Buried alive. Have people really been buried alive? Undoubtedly, yes. Documentation since Plato's time proves that throughout history, numerous living people have been assumed dead and buried prematurely. Edgar Allan Poe, a famous writer, dealt with it in his story Premature Burial. In the piece, Poe describes many examples associated with all kinds of events, from political actions to natural disasters. Although they are almost impossibilities today, premature burials were very real possibilities in the past. During the 17th century, many people suffered from plagues, cholera, or smallpox. These diseases often made people collapse or suffer comas and appear dead. While this may have been the peak of premature burial, numerous other cases have been documented. Most premature burials were accidental. However, many people were buried alive deliberately. For example, during medieval times, nuns and monks were buried alive as a punishment for breaking their vows. The Romans constructed special rooms for punishment. They held a religious ceremony and said prayers for putting the criminal into his or her grave. In other cultures, people were sometimes buried alive to serve the dead in the next life. The fear of premature burial has inspired new preventive technologies and methods to ensure that it does not happen. In a wake, people would often sit with or check on the deceased from the time of death until burial to be sure her or she was truly dead. Should be he or she was truly dead. Some chose to write special instructions in their wills, such as requesting to be stabbed or decapitated after death. Others wanted to be buried with weapons. In 1897, inventors began applying for patents for special coffins. These devices allowed a person who had been buried alive to signal for help by pulling on a cord, which was attached to a bell above ground. Although the life-signaling coffin originated in Belgium, patents soon spread in the U.S. More advanced technologies such as working phones have been sold in coffins as recently as the 1990s. Obviously, the fear that Poe exposed so vividly is still alive today.